Hi, Trinity Baptist Church. As I mentioned in my email yesterday afternoon, took a day away to pray last week and specifically to pray for our congregation. And one of the things I quickly realized as I was reflecting on our congregation and thinking about ministry this year is that all of a sudden we were in the throes of COVID. I mean, we still are, but we are all of a sudden in the throes of an election season, and one that I think we all knew would be contentious, but suddenly it feels like suddenly we're in the middle of it. And I realized one of the things we really need to be talking about as a church is how to navigate this time in faith. Our sermon this Sunday will be kind of focused on that, thankfully, because Philippians 1:27 through 30 just brought us there. That's what our scheduled text uh, really can help us with. But I also want to reflect on a few passages together in this week's daily videos that were on my mind last week as I was praying for our church and thinking specifically about how to lead us in the next 69 days in this election season to live by faith and not by fear. One of the passages I thought about a lot that was kind of a gift to me and that I plan to return to often in the next 10 weeks is Psalm 46. Psalm 46 is a great prayer for us right now. I think I did another video about this in maybe May or June. It was one of our elder devotionals, and it seemed like Psalm 46 was just the perfect passage for us to be praying in light of COVID. But just as much, it seems like the perfect passage for us to be praying in light of this election, remembering that God is our refuge and strength. This is Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth gives way, though the mountains be moved into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, though the mountains tremble at its swelling. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy habitation of the Most High. God is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. God will help her when morning dawns. The nations rage, the kingdoms totter. He utters his voice, the earth melts. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Come, behold the works of the Lord, how he has brought desolations on the earth. He makes wars cease to the end of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the chariots with fire. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Now that I read it again, I remember I was sitting in the garden reading this a couple weeks ago. But particularly as we think about the momentous political decisions ahead of us, when we get overwhelmed by them, I think it would be good for each of us to open our Bibles to Psalm 46, which can remind us that the more momentous things are the kingdom of God and our King Jesus. His throne will not be shaken. He is our refuge and our strength.